Well, China's foreign ministry says China wishes to continue its friendship and cooperation with Zimbabwe and hopes for stability in the country.
China and Zimbabwe have all-round friendly cooperation. We remain committed to a policy of friendship with Zimbabwe and developing friendly cooperation under the principles of equality, mutual benefit and win-win cooperation. Of course, we favour an early restoration of national stability and social order in Zimbabwe.
Let's get you more insights and analysis from China. He Wenping is a research fellow at the Institute of West Asian and African Studies and joins us live from Beijing. Now, China has led international calls for peace, issuing 3 statements in 3 days. Why is Zimbabwe so high on the agenda?
Of course, as we know that China and Zimbabwe has enjoyed a long-time friendship. And also the President Robert Mugabe has been regarded as the old friend for the Chinese people and also for Chinese government. So, but our relationship with Zimbabwe, I think, is not count on just with one person. Our relationship has been bound closer and stronger for the people. Chinese people and Zimbabwe people and Chinese government and Zimbabwe government. So we have a very good relation with the party, ruling party there, and also those economic cooperation has been mutually complementary with each other. So we really wish that all this political power transfer will be maintained, will be handled in a peaceful way and a stable way. So people there will not be suffered. That's the best wish from the China.
Well, how will these latest developments impact China's long-term relationship with Zimbabwe and likely future relations?
Yes, Zimbabwe has been, regarded as a bread basket for a long time. So it has a great potential for developing its economy and all other fields. So with this stabilize of the situation, I think not only those economic cooperation between China and Zimbabwe can be maintained and even can be pushed forward in a great manner. We all know before Zimbabwe is under the sanction from the Western countries. Maybe that's one of the reasons that China can have a very wide cooperation with Zimbabwe. But we hope this kind of cooperation can be deepened. And even though Zimbabwe can welcome, engage with Western world, but it's not saying that will be a hurdle for China cooperation with Zimbabwe. Actually, being the second biggest economy in the world, China has the great capacity to have a deeper cooperation with Zimbabwe, can help Zimbabwe to untap all those huge potentials. So we look forward for the future wider cooperation with Zimbabwe to help Zimbabwe to develop their economy, bring those like bread basket, those previous glory back to the now time and even in the future.
All right, He Wenping in Beijing, thank you for joining us.